Okay, hello, good morning. We are live. We've got a sunbeam for smoke rings again. I love it. Let's see if we can get on that right away. If you guys are sharing this, thank you so much. I'll just go ahead and I'll do this bong rip to get started. Oh, for Karen. Okay, great, Karen. Cheers. Hey, Nick. Smoke rings, bro. Hey, Rob. That nice sunbeam right here. I had to use it. Government must have power to reverse crypto transactions, says co-chair of Blockchain Caucus. Illinois Democrat. Many in Congress see Bitcoin users as de facto participant in a criminal conspiracy. Well, isn't that funny? Because many in Bitcoin see Congress as de facto participants in a criminal conspiracy. And I challenge you to show me more criminality in crypto than you see in the United States fucking government. And all of the capitalists like Nancy Pelosi, that are raking in millions of dollars illegally while they hold positions of power in the United States. They're doing what they call insider trading. They're cutting backroom deals in smoke-filled rooms. They're blowing off their constituents and they're pleasing their big money donors. That shouldn't be too confusing for anybody to keep up with. Let me clean up my dog's ear. You just got the notification? Okay, well, maybe that's because people are starting to share the video, and the more people that share it, the more notifications go out. So, fantastic. We've got beautiful sunbeam here. Let's blow some more smoke rings, shall we? Cheers. Rob McNeil, Nick Brown, thank you for sharing. Karen, thank you for sharing. Steve Running, thank you for sharing. Yes, yes. Good. Cheers. So, who's more corrupt? People that are using crypto or politicians? Who's more criminal? The United States federal government representatives or people like me and you that use crypto? Illinois Democrat. Many in Congress see Bitcoin users as de facto participant in a criminal conspiracy. That's me, and that's you if you've bought some Bitcoin. He's calling you a de facto participant in a criminal conspiracy. He's calling you a criminal for making money. You know, because he doesn't know how to do it, so you're the fucking criminal. Politicians, Karen, thank you. Politicians, thank you. Nick Brown. Yeah, those are the ones who are more criminal, are the politicians. I agree. Those are the ones that break more laws. The only difference is they don't get caught as often. Or when they get caught, they just get off scot-free, and then they you know, all their criminal constituents that support their criminal activity support them and double down even more, you know? Which is what I see happening with Donald Trump right now. You know, and others. It's amazing. You know, if things keep going the way they're going right now, we're in for a hell of a ride, man. This was nothing. The last 4 years was nothing. Because, you know, we're going to have a president who is now battle ready, understands the way to win and lose, and understands who to buy off. And, you know, you fucked up the first time, you go and you try it a second time, and you might be better at it. You probably would be better at it. That's trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. And there is nothing that is going to stop this. You know, Democrats are going to Democrat, Republicans are going to Republican, and Trump's going to be our next president. Because the Democrats are gonna support this Joe Biden cuck bitch that is acting like a fucking moron. He's acting like a marionette on strings, and he's doing exactly what we knew he was going to do. There was no mystery behind any of this. Nothing fundamentally will change. Those were his words, man. To the big money donors, don't worry, nothing fundamentally will change. Joe Biden doesn't want change. Not for y'all. Not for me. Gas is $4 a gallon. Phil, what state are you in? Are you in California? Like diesel's like that, right? $4.20 or some shit like that. It usually is really expensive. We still have sun. Let's pack a fresh bowl of some orange bud. If I can do this before that sun gets behind that tree, man, the earth spins quickly. So, let's do this quick. Well, I still have a little bit of sun. Oh, man, the magical time is almost gone. Orange bud. Oh, wait, no. Jack Herer, it is. All right. Cheers. Have it right in front of me. Cheers, and for all of you guys that are sharing this, thank you. Oh, that is good. So remember Elizabeth Warren at the beginning of the month was saying, crypto is criminal. And now everybody else is hopping on board. Let's read the article. This was from yesterday, the 29th. Many in the cryptocurrency industry have long demanded that Congress provide regulatory clarity on how it will tax and regulate digital assets. But as powerful figures in Washington weigh in, it's doubtful crypto enthusiasts are liking what they hear. Democratic Bill Foster of Illinois, co-chair of the House Blockchain Caucus, whatever, dude, fucking dinosaur. This fucking cocksucker has no idea what cryptocurrency is. Obviously, by what he's about to say. Listen. Said Tuesday that laws must be passed to allow federal courts to identify digital asset holders and then reverse transactions in Bitcoin or other digital currencies. A policy that is anathema, I don't know that word, to many cryptocurrency investors. Fuck you. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. It's not your money. It's not the federal government's money to control, so fuck you. It's fucking crypto, bitch. Sucks, doesn't it? Fed has no control over it because it's not produced by the federal government. So what the fuck are you going to do about it? Nothing. And you need to be vocal about this. And what I recommend you guys do is you share this shit all over the fucking internet. Share this link everywhere. And let people see that the federal government doesn't like cryptocurrency because they don't have their fat fucking fingers in the pie. So they want to get in there and they want to fucking take it all away from us. These are the criminal fucking politicians that we have elected to represent us. People like Donald Trump. Oh, I don't like cryptocurrency. Yeah, thank you. Shut the fuck up. Nobody asked you, you fat orange fuck. You guys, you want to, you finally found a place where you can have your money non-manipulated by the United States Fed. And you get to play by your own set of fucking rules instead of theirs. You want to let them dick it over? Then you know what? Leave this podcast and forget I ever mentioned this. And I'll walk away and just forget about the story and let the government take over crypto. You don't want the United States government to take over crypto? Get on your Twitter accounts and repost this everywhere. Start posting it to BitBoy Crypto. Post it to at Coin Bureau, at The Moon Carl, at The Crypto Lark. Tweet it at Elon Musk so more people will see it. Tweet it at the President of the United States. Go max out a tweet. Let people know. And to all of you non-activist cucks out there, suck my dick. Suck it. You don't want to help? Suck it. You want to watch the federal government take this over too? Well, suck my dick. You're the problem. You are the fucking problem. You and your fucking mouth that you refuse to use. You'll just sit there like a little fucking, a good little sheep, and with your mouth shut, and not say anything about this shit. Hey man, you know what? I'm the one off grid. I'm the one that couldn't give a fuck. I'm trying to help y'all. But, some of you little cunts that watch this show, you go running out. You go running off. As soon as, there's anything in here that has any sort of bearing on your lives, negatively, that you don't want to fucking listen to. You are the fucking problem. You little fucking cunts that run out of the show when we start talking about this shit, you're the fucking problem. And those of you that stay and go on Twitter right now and retweet this story right now, hey man, I'll make it easy for you. I'll go to all 3 of my Twitter accounts and I'm going to retweet this story from all 3 of my Twitter accounts. I'm going to make it super easy for all of you. All right? Here, I'll retweet it right now. Government must have power. You know what? I'll even pin it to my profile. I'll make it super easy for you guys. Nays Garden, Crypto Culture 420. Right? Cheers. Tabitha, not sad. They like fiat currency. They like having the currency that they've become millionaires off of. You know? But they don't want you to become a millionaire. I do. I want all of you to become millionaires, just like me. I want you to have millions of dollars. I want you to be able to do whatever you want. I want you to all be off grid, and I want you to be able to tell the federal government to go fuck themselves. And that's why they don't want you to be millionaires, because if you have a lot of money, you can't go off grid, and you can't tell the government to go fuck themselves because you rely on the government. Take a video of that, what I just said, and put that shit on goddamn Twitter. Who's going to do that? All 11 of you. God, my audience sucks. What a bunch of pussies. God, fuck the people that leave this show. There should be 1,000 people watching this show. And you know what? Humans are just pussies. That's all. You guys just aren't tough enough for this show. That's all. And you know what? The fucking climate is going to run you motherfuckers over like little bitches. That's what's going to happen. You can't handle me yelling at you. Wait until it's 125 degrees outside all over the fucking planet. You know, I can't believe what a bunch of pussies my fucking audience are. I can't fucking believe it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. 13 people watching this show. Wow. I wish I knew who the little cuck bitches were who couldn't handle the fucking truth. Your skin was burning last week? Isaiah, hey man, do you have any suntan lotion, bro? Do you have any sunblock? Like, go to a 7-Eleven and buy yourself some SPF fucking 40, bro. No wolf needs to have burning skin, that's for sure. I've got sunblock on right now. I put sunblock on every day. You'll get you some SPF, son. Best goddamn advice you'll ever hear all day on this internet. I just won the internet. with that one. How often are people telling you to go get sunblock? Yeah, everyone's screaming about the climate. Who's thinking, yeah, better protect your skin from the sun since it's getting hotter? I don't know, man. Did I do it? Did I put it up on Oh, I did. Did I put it on my profile? Crypto Culture 420? Yes, I did. Good. Good. And I don't give a fuck whether you guys retweet that or not. You guys do whatever the fuck you want. You know why? I'll tell you why. Because people won't stay and watch my show and support me, so fuck them. Okay? You guys are a bunch of cuck bitches. Number 2, I'm a millionaire. I'm off grid. I'm good. I got my water. I got my power. You guys are fucked. Fuck y'all. You won't sit here and watch this fucking show. I don't know what to fucking tell you. I got one fucking retweet on one of them. One like and one retweet. Fuck my goddamn audience. I'll be laughing. You guys are going to be melting. The people that don't want to watch this fucking show, the people that run out on me, oh man, you guys are going to have it the worst. The people that stay and watch this show, you guys are going to have it the best. I'm telling you, because you're going to have access to all the information you need that what helped get me here will hopefully get you in the same position. You know, and you can use cryptocurrency to get there. Some of you guys could have been a millionaire already if you guys had just listened to me a few months ago. You could have easily done it by just trading, and nobody that I knew on here wanted to fucking trade. Nobody. I told hundreds of people, you guys could trade, man. And listen to Carl the Moon. He's giving you fucking trade tip every fucking day. You guys could get on Bybit. You guys could do this. You guys could do that. You guys could start with $1. You could be a millionaire. Nobody fucking did it. Hey, I don't give a fuck. Like I said, I'm giving you the tools, you know, but I'm not your fucking mechanic. You know, I'm not your fucking carpenter. I'll supply you with the fucking tools. You need to pick those tools up and use them, people. That involves watching this show and learning. That involves going on Twitter and retweeting. You know, you guys do what you're going to fucking do. You go read that fucking article and hear and understand why the federal government wants to take it all away from you. Get your cell phones out, people. I want you to get your cell phones out because I'm going to repeat it. And I want you to make a video of me and I want you to post it on your Twitter feeds. You know, and if not, well then fuck you. Okay? Fuck you if you don't want to do it. But here's the information, and I'm going to give it to you one more time, okay? So those of you that give a fuck, get your fucking cell phones out and take a goddamn video of your TV screen or wherever you're watching me. Hopefully it's not on your fucking cell phone. Hopefully you're watching me on a nice big fucking screen with big loud speakers. Are you ready? Here we go. We're reading an article today on my show at Nays Garden. Check us out at naysgarden.com. And the article is about politicians claiming that people who use cryptocurrency are all conspirators in a giant crime. We're all involved in a big criminal act. And I want you to know that they're saying this because they don't want you to be involved in crypto, because they don't want you to be millionaires like they already are, because all the politicians already are millionaires. Because once you become a millionaire, you can move off grid like me. You don't have to use their electricity. You don't have to use their water. And you don't need to rely on them anymore. And they lose you and they lose your money. And that's why they don't want you on cryptocurrency. And if you want to stop them, then you can go ahead and share this message all over the internet. Otherwise, you guys can suffer while I'm out here chilling on my off-grid property. All right? naysgarden.com. You guys do what you can. You guys do what you can, because like I said, the lack of support that I get on this show, it's making me not even fucking care anymore. It's making me not even give a shit anymore. Especially when I'm talking about something as important as this. So do what you want, man. I'm gonna sit here in my house. I'm gonna get high. I got everything I need right here. All the comforts of home. And I'm just gonna watch the world fucking melt. You know? You can either, by spreading this information out there, Let me tell you, let me understand why you should do it. And maybe you guys are like, well, why should I do it? Nay, I don't understand. Why should I tell other people what's going on with the federal government and cryptocurrency? This is why. Because right now, for a lot of you, cryptocurrency is the only way that you can become a millionaire in a few weeks. You could literally do it if you just listened to me and you learned how to trade. You could do that in a fucking day if you applied yourself. You could trade the next day and you could start becoming a millionaire within weeks. You could literally do that. Right? I tell you how to do that. I try to explain it to you. And like I said, nobody in my audience has actually gone out and done it. That's fine. I don't give a fuck. But I'm just telling you, the tools are there. This is the point. It's the only way you're going to be able to become a millionaire and get off grid like me. It's the only way. If you don't have a skill, if you're not working right now, and you're not making, $30 an hour doing something that no one else in your area does, that you have no competition for, you have no other way to become a millionaire, or at least get close to it, so that you can afford the kind of things you need to survive. And you don't have to be a fucking millionaire to do it. I'm just saying, the politicians don't want you to become a millionaire like they already are. Well, there you go, Isaiah Ross. You know what you can do? You can go back and watch all my old shows since February when I started, and you can see how I got into crypto, and you can hear all of the different people that I tell you to listen to. I'll give you a couple right now. Listen to Carl the Moon, and go check out Coin Bureau. And get started, man. Go watch those two guys and go get started. You should be blasting off anytime. So many of my audience members just don't want to apply themselves, and they'd rather play a video game than play the stock market. Play a video game, than play the cryptocurrency market. If you're going to spend time clicking on a fucking keyboard, you might as well be making yourself fucking cash and having fun doing that. I wonder how many of you are mining fucking currency in some game where it's not real currency. Think about that. You could be doing it in the market. The problem is none of you have the fucking balls to do it. None of you have the courage to fucking do it. And what's it take? $1 to start? $1? So fuck all of you, because you're all a bunch of lazy, good-for-nothing idiots. You're not going to become wealthy on the crypto market because none of you want to fucking apply yourselves. And I wish I could fucking help you because, like I said, the information is always here. It's always here for you guys. I'm here 3 times a day. The information is here. You could choose to listen or choose to walk away. You appreciate me, Isaiah? Thank you. I appreciate that, brother. You've always been here to help your fans. Gonna show you you're not wasting your time. You brought a smile to my face. Thank you. Good. If I just reached I would just want to see one person come in here and say, nay, I'm actively trading and I'm making a fucking killing. I wouldn't have done it if it weren't for you. That day you called us all a bunch of fucking idiots. I was like, I'm not going to be a fucking idiot. I'm not going to be one of those fucking lazy idiots playing video games all day that Nate is referring to. I'm going to get in this crypto shit, and before the goddamn government shuts it down, and if you guys want to help yourselves, share my pinned tweet on Twitter to as many people as you can. Get that message out there, because I'm telling you, you're all about to be fucked up your asses. No Vaseline. You're going to get raw fucked up your asses. And I don't know how else to fucking tell you, because the opportunity window is closing. It's getting thinner and thinner. And these cuck bitches that you fucking voted for, that you put in fucking office, they're going to fucking vote you out. They're voting you out of fucking crypto. I stopped checking it, says Hypo. Yeah, I just stopped checking it. Morning, you look great on this Vizio 43-inch monitor. Treasure, thank you. Treasure, greetings. The real Patrick K. I've accumulated a lot more during the dips. I could have sold yesterday and made profit, but yeah, Jason, spamming XRP. I love it. Thank you, Jason. I've accumulated a lot more during the dips. I could have sold yesterday and made profit, but I'm in for the long. Hi, Nate. Pleasure tuning in as always. You're right, man. I've been playing games instead of making money. I needed to hear this again. I have a savings that's quickly building, and my partner and I are both on the same page wanting to learn this crypto shit. Good. I hope you guys know I love y'all. Sometimes you need some tough love. When I start talking about something important like this article and I watch my viewers start walking out on me, I know that I need to fucking start screaming at you all. So the people that are still here will not leave too. Because I'll get down to 4 viewers. It's fucking pathetic. What you guys do, you guys will just walk the fuck out. And I'm like, dude, this is the most important information you're going to hear probably all fucking year. The federal government is about to shut crypto down. You've had the opportunity to make money off of it. Karen, you're doing it again. Stop. I'm not going to yell at you, Karen. I'm just telling you, you're doing it again. The train's leaving the station. You guys, I love when you're screaming on your lives, Consuelo Corneo. I don't want to scream. I want to come in here. I want there to be 1,000 people, and I want to have to act mature and be sweet and impress you with my knowledge. That's what I want. I don't want to scream. I don't want to have to scream. If there were 1,000 people in here, I know a few people would be trading. If there were 1,000 people in here, I know a few people would be, a bunch of people would be on Twitter retweeting that article. I wouldn't have to be checking the Twitter feed to see that there's only 1 retweet and 1 like and 1 comment on it. Karen, I'm going to help you right now, okay? From now on, when you type in my chat, no longer use the word I, okay, or I'm. Try it. Stop referring to yourself. It's that simple. Stop using the word I. Stop referring to yourself. This is a community chat. It's not a Karen chat. It's not all about you in here. Every time you always make a comment that is just about you. So I'm going to give you right now the tool that you need to learn to not be like that, okay? Stop saying I when you come into my live stream. Okay? Stop saying it. Because you have a problem with it. You're the only one, really, that does. I used to have another guy that had a problem, just like you. And then drama, not going to get into it. He's gone now. Good. It'll work. You'll see. That's going to help you a lot. You're going to have to realize what you're saying before you say it if you can't use the word I. All right? You got to understand, I'm sitting here talking to 21 other people about something super duper important. You just can't come in, interrupt me, and make it about you. All right? Just have a little courtesy. So let's go over this one more time. And for those of you who did not have your cell phones out, I want you to get your cell phones out, okay? And I want you to record what I'm about to say. Then I want you to take that video on your cell phone, okay? Go to Twitter, hit tweet, and then go in and find that video on your phone and tweet it out. And you could put links to Nays Garden. You could put links to my YouTube channel. You could put links to me on Twitter. You can tweet it at Nays Garden. You can tweet it. I don't give a fuck. Tweet it at my real name. Tweet it at Ben Shader if you want to. You could tweet it at Crypto Cult 420. You can tweet it at Nays Garden Show if you can, if it's possible. I'm trying to unlock that. I don't know why it's got a lock thing on it. I'm trying to figure out why. And I don't know how to unlock it. I've been all through the settings and I don't know what the fuck. But I'm working on that. So then I'll have 4 Twitter accounts. And then we'll see if the message gets out there. Okay? You guys ready? Hi, everybody. I'm Trendy Nay from Nays Garden. We've been reading an article today on Market Watch. It's a fantastic article. The author's name is Chris Matthews, which is funny because, that's like that dude from MSNBC, and I don't know if it's the same Chris Matthews or not. I don't think it is. But the title of the article is "Government Must Have Power to Reverse Crypto Transactions," says co-chair of Blockchain Caucus. And then Illinois Democrat ... Many in Congress see Bitcoin users as de facto participants in a criminal conspiracy. So our wonderful, never do anything criminal politicians that never practice insider trading, that never take big money donations from big money donors, and never ignore their constituents and don't pass laws that the popular vote has always asked for, things like Medicare for all and basic income, UBI, universal basic income, forgiving college debt, all of these things that most of people would vote for. Our wonderful politicians go in there, they take money from giant corporations, communication corporations and big oil, and they ignore us. And they say that we're the criminals while they're making millions of dollars. They don't want you to be a millionaire. If you become a millionaire, then you can be like me. You can live off grid. You don't need their electricity. You don't need their water, and you don't need them. And they don't want that, because they need you to rely on them. And if all of you become millionaires, you can live off grid too. And then they cease to exist. You can fight back. You can share this video everywhere and try to get everyone to realize what the United States is getting to do. The government is about to try to shut down cryptocurrency. Don't let them do it, people. Don't let them do it. You know? If you need to go out in the streets and march about it, I support you in doing so. This would be a good time. NaysGarden.com. Thank you guys so much. Get the fucking lobbyists out of government. Keep them dumb and broke. Your favorite coins are XRP, HBAR, XDC, DAG, and XLM. I'm telling you, man, this article came out yesterday. Everyone should be talking about it. It needs to be all over the internet. And you guys, I'll give you the direct link. Here is the direct link right here in the chat. There is a direct link to that article. You guys, if you want to leave me out of the loop, I'm fine with that. This is not about promoting me. Like I said, I don't give a fuck whether or not you all become millionaires or not. I couldn't give a fuck. You guys do what you're going to do. If you're going to do it, I'll be very impressed. I'd love to hear from you if you do. But I don't give a fuck. Just like they don't give a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck about you. This is your opportunity to give a fuck about yourselves. This is your chance. The cryptocurrency is your chance to become a millionaire, but this is your opportunity to speak out and say something to these government officials that you're not going to allow them to shut this down. This is not their money. This is not their market. They don't get to dictate who becomes a millionaire and who doesn't. And if you're fucking just as fed up with these motherfuckers as I am, then do something about it. Otherwise, see ya. You guys are fucked. Bye. You guys are fucked. You're fucked. And you'll sit there and you'll play your video games and nothing will get done. Start watching Jimmy Dore. Start watching Ron Placone. Start watching Graham Elwood. Start listening to Lee Camp. You know, even listen to that fucking pipsqueak Kyle Kalinske. He's acting really weird lately. He's not been himself. He's putting this weird picture of him and Crystal at the end of his fucking show, man. It's weird, dude. He's doing weird shit. And I don't think he realizes it, man. He's talking about carrot cake. He bought carrot cake Oreo cookies and did a whole segment on it. Like a whole standalone show. Like 2-minute, 30-second upload about carrot cake Oreo cookies. He's fucking, dude, the guy's lost it. He's lost his shit. But still, make sure you guys send this over to him and tell him I told him to go fuck himself. Do you think and tell him I said to call it cannabis and that he's a little bitch. Do you think that the U.S. government will make a federal coin of some sort? Real Patrick K, if you guys stand up for crypto, like I hope the whole world does against the United States federal government, they will be forced to make their own coin. If you can't beat them, join them. They have no choice. You know, they have no, I wonder if they even realize that there already is a coin, several actually, that imitate the value of the United States dollar. I wonder if they realize that. You know, I'd like to give, wouldn't it be great? Wouldn't this be great? These motherfuckers that sit on the blockchain caucus in the United States federal government, they should all have to take a quiz about cryptocurrency. Let's see how much they actually know about it. If since they're on the caucus, they're on the crypto caucus, well, they must be the kings of crypto, right? They must know everything about it. So let's give them a quiz and let's find out. Right? Oh, look, Real Patrick would win the quiz. You would, Real Patrick, he's already naming the USD. He's always like, yep, Tether, USDC, USDT. There's other ones too, bro. There's a few. They're tied to the US dollar value. It's, I don't quite understand it 100%. But I understand it 50%, I think. Coin called Tether that is backed 1-to-1. It's a stable coin. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Those are called stable coins. Yes, they are. Stable coins values are chained to United States dollar. Thank you for the term, Jason Jackson. You would win the quiz too. Awesome. Win the quiz. I fucking love it. All right, cheers, guys. Let's smoke some cannabis and talk some more. All right, cheers. I almost put my bowl in this. Oh, this is a full lighter. I need to turn up the flame on it. It's a pain in the ass. I've been sitting here with my fucking shoes and socks on this whole time like an idiot. Like an idiot. God, I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking moron. God, I'm so fucking stupid. Why would I sit here with my shoes and socks on all this time? God, I'm a fucking idiot. See, if you can't self-deprecate, man, you can't put others down. It's not fair. So as long as I'm calling myself an idiot, you guys are in trouble. Let me tell you something else. Thank you guys. I'm not shutting down now. I'm just saying thank you guys so much for hanging in there earlier on the show when I was being very disrespectful towards the entire audience. Understand, it's frustrating for me when my numbers start dropping, especially when I'm talking about something important. And in all reality, it fucking hurts my feelings. It breaks my heart. It makes me sad because you guys have to understand, I'm dealing with such a small amount of people on every show. And I see my friends like Lee Camp, even, the giant numbers that someone like Jimmy Dore's got. And people come and go, bro, Jimmy Dore couldn't give a fuck if 7,000 people leave his live stream. Can you imagine being that popular that you don't care that 7,000 people are walking out on your YouTube live stream? He doesn't even look at the numbers, man. He didn't give a fuck. I'm like, bro, you have 10,000 people here. You could keep them here for the next half hour. You don't have to lose them. There's things you could do. Like he goes to a screen. Here, I'll show you. A be right back screen like this. And then there's music playing and shit like that. And we'll be right back. And he'll always say this. He'll say, hey, go to a card And they'll do that. They'll pull up that screen and motherfucker, if thousands and thousands and thousands of people don't walk out on the show, I'll sit there because I want to see the show because I love Jimmy Dore, man. I can't wait to hear what's coming next. But, you know, people, you want to say that people have short attention spans? You guys, it's beyond that. People are fucking stupid. Okay? People are fucking stupid because you've got, when you're watching Jimmy Dore, you've got gold. You've got gold in your hands. He goes to a card, and it just means that you've got gold in your hands. You've got gold in your hands. You can't see it because there's a card blocking your view. But the gold is still in your hands. Why would you go like that when you have gold in your hands? And for people to not realize the value of watching a live Jimmy Dore segment, even if it's Steph reading out super chats, because every once in a while Jimmy comes back in and she'll ask him, "Hey, Jimmy, listen to this," and then he'll go off on a segment. Or you just love Steph because Steph's fucking awesome. You know, friend of the show, Steph Zamorano. She's been on the show twice now. She's done 2 interviews with us. She's a fantastic person, and we love her. Oh, Jason, that's a great question. Thank you for asking that. Nay, have you ever burnt your beard by accident? Yeah, it happened just the other day. I want to say I was live, you know, because I burnt it on the, I think it was the end of the, nectar collector, or I kind of feel like it was, it may have been one of the bubblers or something. I'm thinking, no, it would have had to have been the nectar collector, because I reached over the table to get something and I just singed just a little hair, and I smelled burning hair, and I never checked my beard. I just smelled it, and I was like, oh, I just burned some fucking hair. I don't think I said anything on the live stream when it happened, but I smelled a singed hair. And I knew that I just had just finished a dab. So yeah, man, it's happened. That's a good question. So once again, I'm going to say it. Please, you guys, consider following Graham Elwood, going to his live streams. Him and Ron Placone, I want to talk about this, okay? You can go ahead right now and you can send this off to Ron and Graham, who I love, okay? I love them. I love Ron Placone and Graham Elwood more than my own life. That is true. I love them both. They are incredible people. You guys should be watching them. And if you're not, you're really missing out on 2 really special people who are just always giving of themselves to their audiences, and you guys should be a part of that. You should receive that. Ron Placone, Graham Elwood, they're not going to like this, but it has to be said. They just planned an East Coast tour. They're hitting 20 different clubs, I'm sure, if not more. Probably across 10 different states or more. It's a psycho tour. And Delta variant, guys, you know, I know that you guys are vaccinated and that you feel confident that you can go around and whatever and travel. I did when I was in Florida. I felt very comfortable. it's a good feeling. This Delta variant is infecting people who are vaccinated, guys. You're going to be pulling people out of their homes, your fans, your audience members, the people that you love, the people that support you and send you money, out of their homes to come see you, putting everyone, and yourselves included, at risk. What are you guys doing? What are you doing? This is not, with this Delta, is it called the Delta variant? Is that what they call it? It is not the time to be making this about yourselves. I know you want to do it. I know you miss being on that stage. It must be like doing a line of cocaine while you're getting your dick sucked by the goddamn Swedish bikini team. I can't even imagine what it's like. You know, I wish I had the balls to do what you guys do. But I don't. You know, I don't have the balls to stand on a stage and tell people what I really think. And that must be fucking amazing. So, you guys are my superheroes. And I want you to be on those stages. I do, man. I want you to do it safely, and I want you to do it without people being at risk. I totally support. I'm your biggest fan, and I mean, I give you guys money. You know, I love you guys, and I send you guys my audience members every day. And let me tell you something. I want you guys to know they fucking ignore me. I want Ron and Graham to know my audience members refuse to go to your show. They love me so much. They're fucking awesome. They're devoted to me. And they won't go over to you. You know? You could help me out. You know? You could come on over to my show. Come on in the audience one day, in the chat. You know? Graham Elwood's in the chat. Ronnie Placone's in my chat. What? I don't think that's ever happened before. It would fucking blow me away. And then I tell my audience, click on their names and go subscribe to their channels. You fucking lazy bitches. Now they're in the chat. It's easy. There's their name right in front of you. Make it easy for me, guys. Come visit. And, you know, I wish you the best on this tour. I hope you guys have a fucking break all kinds of legs on all kinds of stages. I hope you guys are just amazing and you blow your audiences away. I love you guys and I want you to good. I hope nobody catches a goddamn germ from anybody during any of it. Soto Julia says, Nick Brown says should stick to Zoom meetings. Burning hair is so bad of a smell. Nick Brown. Karen, I do watch them. I see them advertising. Good, good. Soto Julia, Washington let up the guidelines and they're literally telling workers to not clean the menus after each use. No more sanitizer stations in the restaurant. Crazy stuff. We'll check out the fellas you mentioned. Yes, Soto, thank you. Anyway, I wish you the best on this tour. And I hope that you guys are paying very close attention to this Delta variant of COVID and that you guys are thinking about it at least. It's in your, I hope it's, you know, it should be. And I hope this too, guys. I hope you guys don't get stranded. You need to think about this. You guys are, I'm assuming, what? Are you flying around? You're going to be flying, right? God, or you drive on a bus or something when you do a tour like this. I don't know how you guys do this. But I hope they don't shut down the airports, man, for this new resurgence of COVID. This could totally blow up again. We have completely let down our guard. Your scheduling a tour is an example of just an anecdotal example of human nature just letting down our guard. We are all getting lackadaisical about this, and I'm really concerned for you guys. I mean, I don't know if Graham and Ron have ever taken the time to actually listen to the show before, but I hope they hear this, man, just so they'll be more careful and more vigilant, you know, ultra super vigilant. Because who's to say that this thing doesn't kill somebody, man, you know? And God damn it, man. I just wish it would all go away, bro. You know, I wish they come up with one vaccine that kicks it all. It's all good. And everybody's like, yeah, I'll take that one. Cool. And then everybody goes and gets it. And you guys go and do your tour. And COVID's gone. You know, I want that to happen right now. You know, I went out yesterday to go drop something in the mail. And let me tell you something, man. My community is out in droves, no masks. They're hanging out at the pool, 100 people. They're out in the parking lot, you know, standing around in groups, you know, in circles, talking, probably sharing doobies, the whole deal. I don't think anybody is concerned anymore. And I think we're all in for a really rude awakening. And I don't want to be right about this. And I hope I am fucking wrong. But I am always right about this kind of shit. And that's what sucks. Is I always see this shit coming. And my audience members know. They'll tell you. I always see this shit before because I'm watching. And I'm listening. And I'm paying attention. And I'm always just doing this. And if we have 50% of Americans are vaccinated, and this variant can affect up to half of people who are vaccinated, then we're going to be back to square one in no time. I'm doing the math in my head. It's not working, guys. You know, with a quarter of the population vaccinated against something that won't hurt them, it's the 75% of people walking around are singing fucking Kumbaya in each other's fucking mouths right now. And I'm telling you, there's no stopping it. You know, the anchors on the news are getting closer and closer together. You know, Biden's not wearing a mask anymore. I'm not awesome at predicting this. This is horrible. This is common sense, Karen. That's the problem. You know, if I had a group of people that were as focused on this kind of stuff as I was, and we were all doing a video, we were all together, we were all sharing the information together. I mean, there's everyone would be sitting here going, we need to go on lockdown. It's time. We gotta, okay, we know how to do it. Let's just do a 2-week lockdown. We've got to do it. Let's do what we didn't do for COVID. Let's do it for fucking Delta. Let's fucking just do it, because I don't want to go through that again for another year. And we're about to. But it's like we're forgetting what happened the first time. Nobody's thinking about it. Nobody's fucking thinking about it. Well, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one who's looking at it. But, you know, I'm ready to start having the fucking conversation. Because there's no time, man. There's no time left. They were, Soto. They're singing Kumbaya on each other's mouths yesterday down at the swimming pool, my local swimming pool. I couldn't believe when I drove by with Pinoy and his bro, when we drove by the pool, and I stopped and I go, look, there's a butt right there. There's this girl. She's standing up on a platform, and over the fence of the pool, you could see her butt, and you could see the heads of all of the people that were out there. And I thought to myself, what are all these people doing? And I'm like, I know what they're doing. They miss it, man. I do too, man. I know. And I wasn't even very much of a social guy. I was living up here on a mountain for the last 10 years. But, hey, man, I went to the bar. Yeah, I hung out at the bar like once a week. I got a burger. I mean, kind of glad I don't do that anymore. I think if that bar was still there, I'd still do it. But that's probably one of the greatest things I ever stopped doing was once a week, the bacon burger with the soda and the fries. Oh, man. That might just keep me out of the hospital a second time, you know? I use my common sense. The cannabis helps. Yeah, I wouldn't be having the conversation if I wasn't sitting here smoking, I don't think. It's true. But the question is, what are you guys going to do for yourselves? You know? That's the real question. Are you guys going to start looking into, just, all you have to do, guys, is look for a rental house that has a well and that has some kind of sun exposure. And then you can get the solar power. You can get that installed. You get a cheap system just to survive on, just enough to keep a refrigerator running. You could do it. But really, when you think about electricity and living off grid, all you really need is a refrigerator. Something to store your food. And you could get away without that if you're canning vegetables. You don't need a refrigerator if you're canning. And you've got food all year. And then when the vegetables are growing, you've got food, obviously. And when you're canning, you've got stored food. And canning lasts, I don't know how long foods last when you can them. I've heard a very long time. I'm really sad. David C. Baker Jr. used to come in here. He didn't miss a show. And then, for some reason, one day he just stopped coming. And he was one of the few people in the audience who was canning vegetables and was just doing it on a massive scale. It's too bad he doesn't come into the show anymore. I was going to start doing that years ago, and I just never got into it. I never did it. I need to do it. One of those things where you're just like, God damn, now I'm going to starve to death. Luckily I've got my rice. That's a very easy thing to buy in a large amount. It's very inexpensive. You can store it basically for 25 years. And you can eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it'll keep you alive. No clue what happened to David. He blocked me because I was tagging him in here. He blocked you? Whoa, dude. No way, man. Huh. I wonder what happened. I wonder if he still does his little thing on Facebook with the podcasting. I don't know where my phone is right now. Yeah, I don't really check in on Facebook, so I really don't know. Oh, my phone's right there. It's right on the other side of my bong. I was like the only one that showed up in his last. Did he ever talk about Nays Garden, bro? Did he ever give you any inclination as to why he wasn't coming to the show anymore? If you were listening to him, maybe he said something. He was really nice to me, man. He sent me a lot of really cool stuff. Really appreciated him a lot. I think I sent him a bunch of triage oil. I can't remember. I think I sent him a bunch of jars once for some reason. He always mentioned being like Nay. Yeah, maybe I'll contact him and be like, hey, bro, come on back to the show, man. I mean, I wonder if he knows Karsten died, Hey, Bob, what's up? Unreal, pal. Nobody's even doing that anymore. He's fell off the wagon. Hey, Bob. Bob. All right, cool. Well, he's missed. You know, I miss the loyal, devout viewers when they stop coming to the show, for sure. He was one of the few. I mean, he was like every show. Maybe, you know what it is, I bet you I know what it is. I bet you if he still appreciates, you know, the show and all that shit, I'll bet you it was just taking up too much of his personal time, bro. You know, he was probably like, man, I have no life. All I do is I sit and watch Nay all day. I need to start living. I need to live my life, man. It's probably just something simple like that. All right, so if you guys are sharing like Bob Scuba Cook, I greatly appreciate it. You keep the show going. I have a very hard time shutting the show down when I see so many viewers, and you know if I've gone over 1 hour, you know there's a bunch of people watching. So I want to say thank you. I love you guys. I appreciate that you guys are all here. I know I was harsh at the beginning of the show. A little tough love to hopefully get some people motivated to take care of themselves. That's it. Just trying to get you guys to take care of yourselves. Philip Palazzolo, Tab of the Hawk, Steve Running, Rob, Nick, Karen, all of you. Thank you guys for sharing. I'd like to mention all the people that share this with every hit if I can. I like you guys to hear your names during these streams so that you, when you come back, when I'm long gone and you come back and you watch these shows, you hear your names being called out on them. And you appreciate that. Cheers, guys. You guys have an impact on me. I want you to know that. I need my black screen back up. It's the lighting. It's the lighting. You got bad lighting. It's all about the illumination. You got an illumination deficit. What are you doing? That help promote the show. Thank you, Nick, for thanking those. Hey, you guys want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers on ... bigfollows.com. Thank you, Dizoit120. Random fucking name. Much love as well, Nate. It's been at least 9 years. Been subbed and tuning in. Matt, appreciate the way you speak with folks. Soto Julia. Thank you, Soto Julia. People don't listen unless you yell and tell them you care. I don't know. Graham Elwood doesn't have to yell at his followers. Ronnie Placone doesn't yell at his followers. Now, Jimmy Dore does yell at his audience, but he never really calls them out. He's just yelling because he's mad. He basically ignores his audience. In fact, come to think of it, yeah, Jimmy Dore ignores his audience. It's Steph is the one that reads the super chats. He has that 2 steps away. It's almost like he's a gun. You know, the 2 steps rule. He has to be locked. He has to be in the glove compartment, and the glove compartment has to be locked. Oh, and there has to be a lock on the gun, too. Hey, Trendy Orca's here. I'm so glad I went long because Trendy Orca's here now. What's up, buddy? What rhymes with orca? Hey there, orca. I wouldn't want to cork ya. Ah, like in the blowhole. Look at this. The cork in the old cork in the blowhole bit. Yeah, torque is not a word. Torque is not a word. Here comes Orca. I think he's here to torque ya. Here comes Trendy Orca. I think he's here to torque ya. You gotta breathe. I was reading a tweet and somebody responded to the tweet. I'm laughing so hard right now. Just as I started to laugh about what they had said, and I went back and looked at it again, and then I just started laughing so hard. I was like, that was fucking hilarious. Oh, I can't remember what it was, but it was fucking funny. It was a funny tweet. Trendy Orca is here to eat trolls and dumbass SeaWorld trainers. And corporations, right? We said corporations and politicians, right? Soda's just here for the jokes. Hey, I'm here for the jokes. I'm here for the Beazle Cam Extreme. He's right there. I love my Beazle. Look at this. I love the little guy. What can I say? Rich assholes, basically, even though most of them are tasteless. Hey, man, I'm supposed to be getting my electronics for my sawmill today. So this time, I'm not going to fuck with the settings in it, except for this one thing that it says to do, you know, for my kind of a motor. And we'll see. Maybe it'll run normally this time. I'm going to cut the wires a little shorter too. That thing freaking shorted out. And when it blew, it hurt my ear. I popped my ear, man. I was like, I couldn't hear completely. You know, it's like ringing in my ears like a gunshot. And I looked around, and I was like, man, I hope none of my neighbors thought that, you know, a gunshot went off or something, because it was so loud. My head was right next to it. I was pressing the buttons when it fucking happened. You know? Boom! I was like, oh, fuck. And I got away from it a little bit because I was wondering if it was going to blow again. That fucking box stayed on. 220. It takes a single phase and goes out 3-phase. It's a 3-phase. It converts to 3-phase. And I had done something stupid in the settings because I didn't know what I was doing. It's really, the instructions are really hard to read because it's written by people in China that don't understand English. So it's in English, but it doesn't, a lot of it doesn't fucking make sense, you know? And they don't explain shit properly, and the whole decimal thing is weird, and sometimes there's a decimal and sometimes there's not. And they don't specifically know what kind of a motor you have, so they give you kind of like blanket settings. But then, you know, since that shit doesn't make sense, you go on the internet and then you watch people doing it for their motors, and no one's got the exact motor you've got. So I tried, different things and got it running, but it wasn't running properly. I had to figure out why it wasn't. I got it going enough that it would cut through wood, but it would experience some lag. So I was like, well, there's definitely something wrong because the thing needs to just be like, wah, right through it and not even slow down. So, I tried to tweak it and I ended up fucking blowing it up. So I would love for you and Sound Drone to live stream together. Hey, why don't you go right now, Orca? Why don't you go onto YouTube and go type in Trendy As Dabber Sound Drone and you'll find live streams of us together. You'll see videos of him here at my house. You'll see videos of us together at events and shit. You see, when we were walking up to people at events and they would go, "Oh my God, I love both of you guys. I can't believe you're both together." It was so funny. We heard that a lot. All right, cheers, guys. You know, that song, There's Something Wrong with the World Today. It's so funny it comes from Steven Tyler because he's a fucking idiot. But his songwriting is fantastic. And something's wrong with our eyes, he says. Right? There's something wrong with the world today. So there's something wrong with our eyes. Right? We should look up the lyrics to that. Think about that. What's that mean? What does he mean when he says that? What does that mean to you? There's something wrong with the world today. There's something wrong with our eyes. What does that mean to you guys? Because to me, that line, it says everything. It's idiocracy. I've learned not to wait for you guys. It's idiocracy summed up. The movie Idiocracy summed up in just one little sentence. There's something wrong with the world today. Something wrong with our eyes. Like, yeah, our perception of reality, it's wrong. We choose a leader like Donald Trump who says that climate change is a Chinese hoax. What? Why China? Why Chinese? What is that? And people bought into that and people believe that madman, that crazy man that says stupid shit like that. People say that he won the election. People say he won the election. There's something wrong with our eyes. We saw the election just like they did. There's something wrong with our eyes. We cannot see reality anymore. What a perfect statement. I don't know what year that song came out. It's probably 1990 or something. Living on the Edge. Okay, there's something wrong with the world today. I don't know what it is. Something's wrong with our eyes. We're seeing things in a different way, and God knows it ain't his. It sure ain't no surprise. Yeah, we're living on the edge. Fuck you, Steven. So he says there's something wrong with the world today. The light bulb's getting dim. There's meltdown in the sky. What year was this? Okay, Google. What year did Living on the Edge by Aerosmith come out?
The release date of Living on the Edge was April 20th, 1993.
I said 90, man. It was 93. I'm so good. I'm so fucking good. I'm so good at that. I'm pretty good with the fucking music. I've been around, I seen some fucking concerts. I fucking saw, the motherfuckers, what are they fucking called? The goddamn Slayer, I fucking saw the Slayer. I wouldn't miss a fucking show. If I'm a metalhead, fucking right down to the fucking core. I fucking get high, and listen to some fucking Judas Priest. I'm a huge Priest fan. Oh, you fucking gotta love the fucking leather, I'll fucking get in there and I'll bang my head with the fucking best of them. I get in there and fucking mosh up in that pit. I'm a mosher. I fucking get in there and throw some fucking elbows around. There's meltdown in the sky. If you can judge a wise man by the color of his skin, then mister, you're a better man than I. And he's talking about racism. And this was back in 93, guys. He probably wrote it in 92. Released it in 93. This is the song of today. He says, living on the edge, you can't help yourself from falling. Living on the edge, you can't help yourself at all. Tell me what you think about the situation. Complication, aggravation is getting to you. Right? Right? If Chicken Little tells you that the sky is falling, even if it wasn't, would you still come crawling back again? I bet you would, my friend. Again and again and again and again and again. Tell me what you think about your situation, complication, aggravation. Chicken Little tells you that the sky is falling, even if it wasn't, would you still come crawling back again? I bet you would, my friend. Again and again and again and again and again. Something's right with the world today, and everybody knows it's wrong. But we can tell them no, or we could let it go. But I would rather be hanging on. I don't get that line. Something right with the world today, and everybody knows it's wrong. No, or we could let it go. But I would rather be hanging on. Is you have the ability, in my opinion, I'm going to let you read this for yourselves. You have the ability to speak out. This is exactly what we were fucking talking about before in the show. This is fucking crazy. Look at this line right here. There's something right with the world today, and everybody knows it's wrong. He's saying the world is wrong, right? And what's right is we can tell them no, right? Or you can be little bitches and let it go, right? But I would rather be hanging on, meaning I would rather be telling them no. I would rather be fighting for what's right. So Steven Tyler is literally saying right here, and I never caught this. I never looked at this line before. He says it so fast in the song, I didn't know what he was saying. He's talking about fucking rebelling. He's talking about revolt. He's talking about telling these motherfuckers, hey man, you don't get to take our fucking cryptocurrency away from us. You know, fuck you, federal government of the United States of America. Fuck you. Okay? You know, get the fuck over it. You don't control cryptocurrency. It's not yours to control. So, yeah, people are going to become millionaires and more people are going to move off grid like me and not rely on your services and not rely on you. And then you can go fuck off. We're living on the edge. You can't help yourself from falling. We're living on the edge. You can't help yourself at all. We're living on the edge. You can't stop yourself. You can't stop yourself. You can't help yourself at all. Yeah, 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 yeah. There's those 2 octaves. He's probably got 4-octave range. I've got a 2-octave range. Steven Tyler's probably got a 4-octave range. That motherfucker's crazy. Even today, I think he could still do it. And I think he smokes cigarettes. Crazy. Paul H. just finished a song line for me. Okay, great. Awesome, thank you. You know, right here, you guys, I want to go over this. Right here. If Chicken Little tells you that the sky is falling, this is like fucking, this was in 92 that he wrote this, let's say. He's referring to fucking Donald Trump today. You know, Donald Trump tells you that climate change is a Chinese hoax. He's going to look you right in your face and lie to you and just tell you a huge lie. And his followers just come back to support him. He goes and he does that goddamn, that January 6th insurrection at the Capitol. And he says, I didn't do that. And his audience, his followers, his lovers, they come crawling back again and again and again. It's like Steven Tyler saw this shit back then. And history's just fucking repeating itself fucking perfectly. That's who Chicken Little is in this song. It's your political leaders that are fucking lying to you. You know, maybe back then it was Bill Clinton or, you know, George Bush or whoever the fuck. You know, lying you into another fucking war. And what he's saying is, something right there. Something right with the world today, and everybody knows what it's wrong. This is when he's fucking screaming. That's why you can't understand what he's saying. Something right with the world today, and everybody knows it's wrong. But we could tell him no, we could let it go. I would rather be hanging on. You know, the song I didn't really connect with. And then I don't know when it was, but it was when he said, there's something wrong with the world. It's the very beginning of the song. There's something wrong with our eyes. And I'm like, I know what he means by that. I mean, I'm like, yeah, I get that, of course. Something wrong with our eyes. He's a great fucking songwriter, man. I love Aerosmith. I love Aerosmith. I still haven't played my electric guitar. None of them. I don't know when I'm gonna. Again and again and again and again and again. I like playing Aerosmith. It's one of my favorite bands to play on electric guitar. Aerosmith. I've got a whole collection of Aerosmith songs that I play. Bunch of them. Clinton lied every time he opened his mouth, but he was all shucks about it. Remember, they mocked Al Gore. Have always liked Aerosmith since they were on the soundtrack to Armageddon. Because his daughter was in the movie. Oh, man, that's so funny. Dude, I was listening to fucking Aerosmith when I was 15 years old. I remember having Aerosmith cassettes and having them in my car. I still own those cassette tapes. They're here in the house. I have them in boxes. Audio guy just can't get rid of fucking audio shit, it's funny. I'd have more room down there, I'm sure. How do people get away with doing song covers on YouTube, but others get a strike for even sounding close? It depends on the song, Nick. Like, you can't do Freebird, but you can do Sweet Home Alabama. You can't do Hotel California, but you can do Already Gone. Well, I heard some people talking just the other day, and they said you're gonna put me on a shelf. Well, honey, I got some news for you, and you'll soon find out it's true. And then you'll have to eat your lunch all by yourself. 'Cause I am already gone. And I'm feeling strong. I will sing this victory song. Woo-hoo-hoo, my, woo-hoo-hoo. The letter that you wrote me made me stop and wonder why. But then I guess you felt like you had to set things right. So oftentimes it happens that we live our lives in chains. No, just remember this, my girl, when you look up in the sky, you can see the stars and still not see the light. That's right, 'cause I'm already gone. And I'm feeling strong. I will sing this victory song. 'Cause I'm already gone. Now, I bet I can get away with that all day. We'll see. I bet you I won't get a warning for that. But if I were to sing Hotel California, even the first few lines of it, if I was to say, on a dark desert highway, and if I was to sing the notes and those words, yeah, it's like 4 seconds of the song. They'd get you. Yeah, I bet you they'd get me. Oh, it'd be ugly too, man, because I don't want to deal with it. Don Henley is a very hard man to do business with. How'd I do? Did I edit myself good that time? There's something wrong with the world today. I don't know what it is. Something wrong with our eyes. I'm seen in a different way. God knows it ain't his. It sure ain't no surprise. Yeah! Living on the edge. Can't help yourself. Living on the edge. That song just takes right off, doesn't it? You're living on the edge. You can't help yourself. We're living on the edge. You can't help yourself. There's something wrong with the world today. The light bulbs are getting dim. There's meltdown in the sky. I love he says there's meltdown in the sky. 1993, 92. He was talking about fucking climate change. The light bulbs getting dim and the meltdown in the sky. You know, talking about CO2. Bob Scuba Cook says, seriously, my first concert was Toys in the Attic, Aerosmith, Martha Hopple, and Montrose. Toys, toys, toys. In the attic, lights. Horses. Heal that hand. That's a fucking great song. That bass line. It's one of the greatest bass lines in rock and roll, man. As far as I'm concerned. If you can judge a wise man by the color of his skin, then Mr. You're a better man than I. Talking about racism right there. Man, he covers climate. He covers ignorance. Covers politics. He covers everything in this fucking song. I wonder if people gave him a lot of credit for that. I bet you if you typed into Google living on the edge meaning, there's people totally just take this all apart. Meaning, here we go. No, he didn't mean it this way. Living on the edge, he didn't mean... That's the thing, too, is the title of the song. Living on the edge means living dangerous and unusually. That's not what he's talking about. He's totally he's redefining living on the edge to mean that we're living on the edge of extinction. You know? That's what this song is about. That people totally... Lyrics. I gotta put lyrics. The world is a crazy place, but people remain stuck in their refuse to change. Here, let's see. It might be from themselves. They don't even realize what they wrote, man. I don't believe it. The song talks about the world is a crazy place, but people remain stuck in their routines and refuse to change. According to the Aerosmith autobiography, Walk This Way, the song was inspired by the Los Angeles riots of 1992. Son of a bitch. Did I tell you? 92, look at that. Which took place after the white police officers accused of beating the black motorist Rodney King were acquitted. Joe Perry and Steven Tyler of Aerosmith wrote this song with Mark Hudson, who has had one of the more intriguing careers in the entertainment industry. Hudson was a teen idol in the 70s, starring with his brothers on a kids' TV show called The Hudson Brothers Razzle Dazzle Show. I fucking remember that, man. Jesus fucking Christ. The Hudson Brothers charted 3 times. Oh my God, I bet my sister remembers that. Holy shit. she's not home. Damn it all. Yay, you're there. What's up? Okay, cool. Do you remember this? Razzle dazzle, get yourself down. Razzle dazzle, time to move it on. Razzle dazzle. The Hudson Brothers Razzle Dazzle Show. Do you remember that? Oh my God, I can't believe you don't remember that. This was the guy's name was Mark Hudson. Right. Oh my God, I remember it. Okay, I thought you'd remember that show too. Holy shit. Oh, you do remember the show. Oh, that's okay. Well, you're gonna have to go on YouTube and listen to the song. You're gonna have to go do it because you're gonna remember it as soon as you hear it. I know, right? I know. That's all we had 3 channels to choose from. What did you expect? You know, that's what we that's what we got, and that's what I watched. It's the Hudsons. All right. Anyway, I love you. Okay, take care. Bye-bye. She doesn't remember the song. I'm going to look it up on YouTube. Holy shit. Oh my God, I got to hear it. Razzle dazzle. It's like, I don't remember what they said. It's like, I got my own words in my head, I'm sure. Hudson Brothers Razzle Dazzle Show. Intro, there it is. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. The Razzle Dazzles. We got the Razzle Dazzles. Hey, shut up. You shut up about my Razzle Dazzles. I'm all ready for it. I can't show it to you, I'm sure. I can only listen to it for a second. Remember that? I remember all this. Dude, I can't do this because I'm going to get in trouble on YouTube when they start playing the theme song, man. Fuck. Oh my God, this is so fun to watch. Oh my God, oh my God. Ah! I'm 4 years old again, man. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck you. I love this shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Here's a link, you guys, so you can watch how fun it was. Oh my God, that's fun. My sister's an old fuddy-duddy. She's too old for this shit. She doesn't remember the goddamn theme song, man. What is wrong with her? How does she not remember that fucking intro? That was my life. Oh my God. Oh my God. Where am I going? Facebook. Razzle dazzle. All right. This is what we're going to do here. First things first. Boflau. I'm gonna text this to both my sister and my mom. Razzle dazzle. The Hudson Brothers Razzle Dazzle Show intro. Now I gotta put this up on Facebook for everybody. Who remembers this, and what other shows did you watch back then? I just put that up on Facebook. The Hudson Brothers. Oh my God. See, they're fucking rocking, dude. That's rock and roll, bro. That's what got me into rock and roll right there. It was that goddamn intro. Did you hear them jamming? That's my jams, bro. Wow! God damn it, man. I'm gonna get in so much trouble for listening to that. They're gonna shut me down. Just for fucking living my life. Let me live my life, YouTube. Let me live it. Ah, my sister saw it. It says my sister saw the video. I love it. Razzle dazzle. As soon as the show's over, I'm going to watch that. I can't wait to watch that whole thing and relive my childhood. That's what got me into... Blame them. Blame them for getting me into rock and roll. Because razzle dazzle, bitches. You got to razzle dazzle. If you ain't razzling, hey, what? Razzle dazzle, dude. I want to go live my life. I want to live my life. I love you guys. Look, you guys are great. I was able to hold you guys here for almost 2 hours. Podcast power. My sister's laughing her ass off. I love you guys. I will see you guys on the next show. That will be this afternoon. In about 3 hours or so, okay? Around 1 o'clock my time. I'll see you guys then. That's going to be near the 4:20 hour over on the East Coast. See you then. Love you guys. Take care. Bye. I love you guys. Bye. You're the best audience. Goodbye. Thank you for letting me scream at you. And be obnoxious and yelling and stuff and calling you names. Oh, I'm so abusive. And you guys are great for letting me do that because you know I don't mean that shit. I gotta snap you guys the fuck out of it. Okay? And you guys just gotta wake up and understand we don't have a lot of time left. That's it. We don't have a lot of time. Now's the time to start acting. You guys... share those links on Twitter, man. You know, if you don't want to make yourselves millionaires right now, if you're not ready for it, you better get the federal government to stop dicking around with your only opportunity to do it. Okay? Don't let them fucking take this away from you. They ain't going to take dick away from me. Okay? I already got my goddamn off-grid home. You guys need one too. So go out there and get it. All right? I love you guys. Let's be careful out there, folks. All right. Bye, guys. My grandmother used to do this when my family used to drive down her driveway and leave her home. We would go visit on the weekends. And, you know, we'd go over there, we'd eat, we'd spend Sundays over there at my grandmother's. She wasn't that far away. And she would stand out on the driveway and she'd wave. And my sister and I would be in the back window waving back at her. The whole time we could see her until we couldn't see her anymore. She would just stay there waving. Love you guys. Bye-bye.